Hey, it's BGV, and welcome to episode 9, ladies and gentlemen, of the Oblivion Remaster, or as somebody left a comment, which I really like, the Oblivion Remaster. This is really what it feels like. Yeah, Remaster. I love that, honestly. That's perfect. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 9. Hope you're enjoying the series thus far. I want to say a huge thank you to everybody watching this series so far, and also the awesome response to this series. I've been building up to wanting to do another huge kind of series for a very long time, and if this turns out to be my magnum opus, of a YouTube playthrough, then I will do my best to do that. But we'll see. I mean, I also just want it to be kind of a naturally fun playthrough, of course. So anyways, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 9. And we might start something pretty interesting today. Let's take a look at the quests that we have. We're doing a side quest, which there are very many side quests in Oblivion, and they are all really fun. Unfriendly competition. Not all of them, but a lot of them are very fun. So, a group calling themselves the Society of Concerned Merchants has hired me to investigate a new store that's just opened up in the market district with ridiculously low prices. They suspect the owner must be doing something illegal. I should pay a visit to Thoronir at the Copious Coin Purse. The Copious Coin Purse. I thought it was going to be called Walmart. By the way, yeah, recording this super duper early in the morning. I wake up so early now compared to, God, in the old days, for anybody that's like a classic, you know, GV fan. Yeah, I used to wake up so late. By the way, it seems like activating the main quest, does not really work. So these are completed, these are quests, but yeah, unfriendly competition is what we want, and it ain't activating. It ain't doing it. In fact, I don't even see... Oh, there it is. Yeah, activate quest. So can I, like, do it here? Activate quest. Yeah, definitely seems like there's some bugs. I do hope that there's going to be a patch at the time of this game still being new. I'm hoping there's going to be some sort of patch because, whoa, everything's kind of strewn about. Yeah, just little weird buggy stuff like that. It doesn't seem to activate the quest when you're in the menu, which is kind of weird. But anyways, we've got somebody called Thoronir.
What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Now that's really interesting because, again, that's Max Goof's voice actor. So sorry for calling him Max Goof, but he was not in Oblivion, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's the same guy. No. Is it the same guy that voices all the elves in the original Oblivion, then also Butch in Fallout 3? I don't think so. Anyways, I'm inquiring about your inventory.
What about my inventory?
Well, very nice selection. Yeah, where did you get it?
Well, that would be a trade secret. I can't divulge how I passed the great savings on to you, now can I? Just like a baker not revealing his best recipes, I must keep my sources anonymous, or every merchant in town would use them. Suffice to say, they are quite reliable and low cost. That way, you walk out with a full coin purse.
It's so good having new voices. Like, that dude's voice perfectly fits Thoronir. I love it. I think the original Thoronir was just like, well, I can't tell you where that is. You know, that same elf voice, which is fantastic in its own right. But yeah, I love this dude's voice for this. Any news about the Imperial City?
I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people. We get the best deals.
Yeah, I didn't really ask about that, but all right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, so I think we're going to get a quest update that he is not telling us anything about it. What's the... up on the D-pad, open up quests? I guess there's no quests shortcut. Speaking to Thoronir, hasn't revealed any information. Since he's obviously hiding something, I should keep an eye on him and watch what he does after his shop closes. Oh, it's a tailing mission. Oh, it's you. Hi. I do wonder, can we maybe find something out? With Oblivion, it's kind of hard to tell, like, if there are secret ways to do things. For instance, if we can break into his private quarters here, we may be able to find something. I don't think so. And also, Vaurelius, yeah, does not like doing anything of this sort of nature. However, if there is scum and villainy happening in the Imperial City... Oh, it says we're trespassing, too. Cool, I like that. You know, I think he would want to get to the root of it. So we've got a chest over here with nothing much. He's not going to steal, though. Vaurelius ain't gonna steal, which is going to be difficult for a particular guild We'll have to figure out how the heck. It's always tough, like trying to come up with like roleplay reasons to have like good characters, you know, become thieves and stuff like that. But there's always a way. There's always a way. You know, it's the same thing as D&D, where it's like, you know, you have to find some way to have your character join up with other characters, even if they wouldn't normally. For instance, our last campaign, we had two kind of chaotic, not really, but it's just like I was playing a paladin, so my guy was typically, you know, very, I am the law sort of guy. But then we also had two more kind of rambunctious characters, if that makes sense. So, yeah, sorry, I was just, I thought I heard something upstairs. I thought you had an intruder, crazily enough. Goodbye, Thoronir. He looks so angry. He looks so, upset. All right, so we got to tail him, but I have no idea when this shop closes. Typically, I want to say it's like, what, 6 to 7 to 8, somewhere around there is when shops at Oblivion close. So we're going to try to wait until perhaps, I guess, yeah, it's currently 6:19 p.m. We'll wait another hour, kind of see if he pops out of here. I'm betting like 7 or 8, honestly. Come on, Thoronir, I've got places to be. Okay, one more hour. Come on. Is it 8 o'clock that you come out of your little hovel of villainy? Yep, looks like it. Okay, we're just gonna post it. Just chill on the right side here. Yeah, also on the PS5, I have noticed there's various graphical glitches too. Certain things popping in and out, textures kind of popping in and out. I really think this game will benefit greatly from a day 5 patch, whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping they do that, because I'm loving, like, the vast majority of it, but it is a bit clunky. There's a level of clunk. Kind of remind me a little bit, not a lot, of Dragon's Dogma. And I'm still fully immersed in all that, but I'm hoping Bethesda or Virtuos comes up with some sort of patch that kind of smooths things out. I'm not sure how people are experiencing this on the PC, because I was considering buying this on the PC as well. I ended up going with the PS5 because typically, in my experience, the PS5 just runs things a little bit better. And I know I've gotten some comments where people were saying like, oh, you know, PS5 is not better than PC, whatever, in terms of at least Unreal Engine 5. I don't know. I'm not a technical specs guy at all. I don't care. If the game runs, great. If it doesn't run, then I have a problem. I don't really like getting lost in the weeds with like the technical aspects and all that sort of stuff. I just want to play a game and have a good time at the end of the day. So I'm wondering how y'all are experiencing this game on PC or Xbox Series X and S. I've been so out of the Xbox loop for like 15,000 years at this point, which is crazy because I used to be really big into the original Xbox days, and also the Xbox 360 was huge for me. But once the Xbox One came out, it kind of just completely fell off the map with it. All right, so we are tailing Mr. Thoronir in a full set of heavy armor. Looks like he's going to yet another district. I think this was I forget what it's called, the White Gold Tower district, right? This is where like the temple, no, we're heading into the temple district. What was this? The Green Emperor Way. Yeah, man, as much as I've played this game, there's still, like, districts where I'm not really as well-versed as I'd like to be, like the Green Emperor Way. I'm trying to remember exactly what that one deals with. I think it deals with this quest, ironically enough. Or this quest involves the Green Emperor Way, but we'll see. All right, Thoronir, where are you leading me? The tailing missions in Oblivion are always kind of rough, because you have to tail people for forever. Although I don't think... Oh, God. Are we getting bamboozled here? We might be. I forget how this quest works. It's a weird one, because we're tailing... Oh, is he just going... He looks like he's going into something. Whatever that room is there. I don't remember this. The Temple of the One. The Temple of the One? I do not remember Thoronir... Fathis Ula. Ooh, he's an interesting NPC, but I don't want to spoil anything. The Temple of the... Oh! Anyways. Oh, I'm here to enjoy the architecture. Wow, look at that. What do you call that again? The opening at the, I guess, a veritable skylight. What is this guy doing? He's not really doing much. So let's take a look at the quest and make absolutely sure we're doing the right thing, because I'm, like, almost deathly afraid we're not. Speaking to Thoronir, hasn't revealed any information since he's obviously hiding something. I should keep an eye on him and watch what he does after his shop closes. Well, that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, he's on the move again. Wow, beautiful inlay work. That's amazing. I'm gonna get a better look over here.
How goes it?
How goes it? Wow. Oh man, the Imperial crest looking beautiful. What is he doing, this little weirdo? Also, what's this stuff? Detritus, I suppose. So you might be able to, like, hit the wait button and wait to kind of speed this quest up a little bit. I'm not really sure. He's not really doing much. In fact, I'm kind of wanting to do that. Yeah, because he's just meandering about, and I know for a fact this is not related to where this quest goes at all, the Temple of the One here. So I think I'm going to wait an hour, see what Thoronir does. Okay, he's on the move once again. He is. Yeah, welcome to Oblivion, by the way, everybody. Okay. Let's wait another hour. Hopefully he figures it out. Yep, looks like he's gone. All right, hi. Hello. Okay, hopefully we can get on his tail. Waiting, you know, where is he? He's in an entirely different district now. Waiting for, like, NPCs to move around and go on their, like, scheduled walks and everything is so weird in the Elder Scrolls if you're new to it. It's like, sometimes they can genuinely just get stuck like you just saw there, and they'll be late to their destination. It's so bizarre.
May I help you?
No. Okay, this is bad. He's moved, like, multiple districts. Not good. Where is he? Looks like he went into the Imperial City Market District, which is very weird. I don't remember this quest going like this at all. So I'm kind of thinking we might have messed up his patrol route or something. I feel like is the case here. But let's go back into the Market District. We'll see if maybe we can... Or is this the prison? Can't tell if this is the prison or the Market District. It's the Market District. And oh, this might be exactly where we need to go. Oh, crap. Okay, so let's crouch. I think I need to walk up, right?
That you, Agarmir?
Shh! Not so loud. How many times have I told you that?
Sorry. I'm not used to this kind of meeting. It always makes me nervous.
Well, just shut up and listen to me. The next shipment will be sooner than I expected. Just have the money ready.
Same assortment of things? I mean, I have enough clothing for now.
You take what I get. I get notice at the last second, and I have to jump on it. No time to be picky about it.
Well, that society is putting more pressure on me. So maybe we better cut back for a while.
You cut back now, and I'm going to take my business elsewhere. Or maybe pay a visit to that Jensine and tell her about your little scheme.
Fine. You made your point. Contact me when you have the items, and we'll meet again.
Don't worry. It'll be very soon. Now get out of here.
Okay, good. Yeah, so you want to be careful with that one because I think you can miss that meeting. And then also it's so weird. Like, you can think you just have to sit there, but no, I think you have to specifically walk up because we're in heavy armor. We're not very stealthy. So you have to, like, walk up to trigger the conversation. Whereas in Oblivion, there's other times where you have to genuinely stay away from them. It's odd. I've observed a meeting between Thoronir and a mysterious man named Agarmir. Looks like my new target is Agarmir. I should follow him and see where he goes. Oh gosh, there's so much tailing in this mission. Forgot about this. Yeah, just it's not my favorite element in video games, tailing somebody. I think many people can agree it's kind of, you know, it's one of those things where if you mess up, especially L.A. Noire, oh my gosh, messing up in that one and then having, like, to redo the old, like, go back to, you know, saves in the original game. Yeah, that was brutal, man. Anyways, I don't even think we have to worry too much about it, though. I think they don't even notice us here. This is a very early game kind of side quest because obviously, you know, you can find this really early because the Imperial City Marketplace is one of the first places you typically go to. Anyways, so comment question of the episode. Have you watched the newest Black Mirror Season 7? At the time of this recording, that recently went up, and I myself am a huge Black Mirror fan. Although, you know, I do have to be honest, it really has not felt like the same show to me in quite a while. And as far as I understand, you know, it kind of changed hands. It started in, like, the UK on the, you know, one of the British broadcasting systems channels or whatever, I think. And then it was basically, like, sold to Netflix or something like that. And then, you know, I think it was made by Americans or something. It's weird. It had a weird kind of you know, changing of the order, changing of the guard sort of thing. Anyways, I love the early dystopic, super dark, with some hefty twist type episodes in Black Mirror. But recently, it just hasn't hit the same. There were some good episodes in the season, 6 new episodes, some good episodes. There was some fantastic acting too. Okay, sorry, my phone rang. I was saying, yeah, Paul Giamatti killed it. I think their name is Emma Corwin in Hotel Reverie also killed it. Really great acting, but it just didn't get there. My favorite episode was Plaything, where it was kind of a callback to the Bandersnatch sort of interactive film, which I liked quite a bit. And then Plaything was really my jam. It really felt like an old school Black Mirror episode to me. I loved it. But overall, the season, it just doesn't feel really like Black Mirror to me. You know, I just don't feel like it really is as smartly written some of the time. Some of the episodes are, you know, really well written, again, like Plaything in my opinion. But other episodes like Common People, you know, I want to get there with it. Oh, in he goes. I've discovered that Agarmir has a house in Talos Plaza. I should go around when he's not around and investigate.
It's you, the hero of Kavach. This is truly an honor.
We're already the hero of Kavach? Oh my gosh. I didn't realize you get... Well, yeah, that was... Yes, it's me. I tried my best. Thank you for your duty. Anyways. Okay, so we're going to wait. Let's wait 7 hours. Looks like this guy has the graveyard shift. Yeah, so anyways. Okay, let's see if he leaves here. We actually don't know if he's inside. Wooden door to Agarmir's house. It should be locked.
Hail,
Yeah.
good citizen.
Hail.
How can I be of service?
No, sir, you're doing great. I'm just kind of posted up here, just taking in the beautiful Cyrodiilic air. Okay, so a good little tip is that, yeah, basically, if someone's house does not have a lock, that typically means they're in there. And if it does, it typically means they're either asleep or they're not in there. Point being, I think we want to wait until... Unless... I don't know what... I guess he would leave the same time he was out before, right? So maybe, like, if we wait 7 hours. I actually don't know what time... What time were we tailing him? I actually don't know. I'm not sure. So, let's wait till 9. We'll see if he's got a lock on his house. Hopefully he does... Oh. Wooden door to Agarmir's house. No lock. Okay, so a good thing with Cyrodiil is because the awnings of the... Oh, weird. It appears that Agarmir is home, and the door is barred from the inside. Okay, so it tells you there. Yeah, so you can get into the awnings of the houses in the Imperial City, and you won't really be able to be detected because, you know, you're kind of, like, blocked by the awning. So a little tip if you have to break into an Imperial City house, which happens all of the time. Okay, so see now... What? It's locked? It wasn't locked before, and it had no lock. That's so weird, and now it's locked. Okay, when do you leave, Agarmir? Trying to get into your house to get up to no good. I genuinely don't... Like, when does he leave? 6:20 a.m. When does this guy leave his house? I'm not sure. It also kind of depends sometimes on the day of the week, too. Okay, let's wait. I guess we'll just keep waiting in 2-hour increments. I'm not sure if he is... Oh, that might be good. It's so weird. He, like, locks his door, but he also has a bar on his door. So it's, like, incredibly hard to tell, like, when he is and is not here. I guess we'll just go by hour increments. So it's noon now. It's barred. Okay, now it's 1:26. This game is having a hard time keeping up with all the saving and loading here. Okay, barred from the inside, 2:26 p.m. How about 3? Can I get a 3? He's home. When does this guy leave his house? This guy is like, oh, maybe now. Oh, okay. Stop, because we're starting to get... Oh, I don't know why I would speak out to him. All right, so fine. So anybody playing this in the future, it looks like 4:32 p.m. Around 4 is when he leaves his house. Okay, so the Oblivion lockpicking, which really reminds me of ESO. Didn't ESO do it like this, where, yeah, it was kind of exactly like this. I honestly do wish they kept it a little closer to the original. It seems a little small now, compact, you know what I mean? All right, so we got to case the joint and see if he's got anything going on that is bad. What is that? Brief history of the Empire. Biography of Berenzia. So far, standard goods. What kind of man just leaves 3 pumpkins under a cupboard? The hell? All right, let's, yeah, so by the way, I haven't really talked about the lockpicking. They did seem to make it easier in Oblivion. Pretty much, you want to just press X, the activate button, when the tumbler is slow. There's basically like a fast and a slow. So you basically just want to press X when it's slow. And you basically just want to keep hitting up until you get that slow crawl. So we're just going to keep hitting up. There it was. There's like a medium too, I feel like. It's kind of tricky. See, that should have locked in. What? Okay, so we're going to just keep knocking it up there. Come on. Come on. Man, this one is being really rude to me. All right, same thing for this one. We're just going to keep knocking it up until we feel that it's slower right there. It's really hard to tell. It takes a lot of practice, honestly. And obviously, I don't know if they changed this particular one. It does feel different. They could have copied it over like 100%, but it does feel different. It feels like more snappier, if that makes sense. Okay, we're going to take the lockpick and the repair hammer as well. I know we said we wouldn't steal, but this guy's obviously up to no good, and it's going to help Vaurelius's, you know, adventures in the long run. I found my way into Agarmir's basement. The place consists of an odd assortment of clothing and trinkets. Most disturbing is the dirty shovel and mud-encrusted boots tucked into the corner, and the bits of ground bone meal strewn about. I suspect Agarmir's stock he sells to Thoronir is taken from the recently dead. I should continue to search carefully for more solid evidence into this grisly accusation. Okay, and there's a really fun little Easter egg here actually coming up. So we got some bone meal, we've got a shovel. Yep, this guy's clearly digging up the dead and taking their wares, which is not very nice. Also some tongs there, I'll take that. We got a chest here with some gold. Yeah, I think Vaurelius knows this stuff doesn't really belong to him. Quilted doublet, we've got a chest here as well, which I think we already looted. So on the table, placed in a very, like, macabre way, we've got the Macabre Manifest. Which I don't like reading the quest updates because they kind of give away, but we'll read it here. I found a manifest that seems to detail names of the recently deceased, what they were buried with, and their locations in Cyrodiil. I should take this Macabre Manifest and confront Thoronir, as he may not realize where his merchandise is coming from. So, there's actually, I think, multiple Easter eggs in this little, or references in this little book here. Recently deceased Ferdelis Wagarian, Imperial City quilted doublet, green silk pants, gold trim shoes, gold ring. It's not that one, right? Or is it? Kassir, Chadenhall, green and blue outfit, green velvet shoes, silver amulet with blue stone, silver ring. Noder, Cloudseeker, Bruma, fine silk robe, silk shoes, fine ashen cane with inlaid copper, gold ring, Nadaria Wyfel, Braville, blue dress, blue suede shoes, fine silver necklace, gold ring with polished stones, gold ring with red stone, Kayla Swinchell, Braville, white dress with floral pattern, gold-trimmed cowhide shoes, gemmed necklace, gold ring with onyx stones, Donglaw, Leowin, green brocade doublet, green silk pants, green velvet shoes with gold thread trimming, polished wood box with silver fitting, small polished statue of a stone in box. Holithanius, Chadenhall, decorative leather armor with gold buckles, silver longsword, personalized, soft leather boots, and a glass ring. Oferd Gabbings, it's that one. Anvil, travel cloak with silver and green leaf fastener, enchanted short sword with inlaid writing, gold ring with inscription cursed, leather-bound travel girdle, and then Selena Rotona, Imperial City, red velvet dress, red and gold velvet shoes, silver necklace with locket, silver ring with blue stones. So, Oferd Gabbings is an anagram, I believe, of Frodo Baggins. Oh my god, I was about to, like, lose every ounce of my nerd cred there. Frodo Baggins. He's from Anvil, which I wonder if that's significant. But he has a travel cloak with silver and green leaf fastener, which is what the hobbits wear in Lord of the Rings. An enchanted short sword with inlaid writing, which was Sting, which was given to him by his uncle, Bilbo Baggins, which detects orcs and goblins, right? And then a gold ring with inscription curse, which is obviously the One Ring, and a leather-bound travel journal, which doesn't really get all that mentioned. I don't think Frodo's journal is ever really, maybe in the books. So anyways, yeah, direct reference to Frodo Baggins there. Of course, the protagonist of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, which I guess you could say they all really are, the Fellowship. But, yeah, love that reference. I think that went over my head last time, too, in whatever Oblivion playthrough we did, which is insanity to me. How could I not have talked about that or recognized that? Crazy. So anyways, looks like we're going over to the Imperial City Market District once more to confront Thoronir. How dare he do this unfriendly competition? We can also keep casting Detect Life to increase our mysticism. I don't really want to spam spells like I did in Darvesh's playthrough because it is annoying. And I agree, for the viewer, it's annoying to kind of just constantly spam spells. So I will try not to do that as much, but if it's pertinent, we will do it. Oh, look at the... Look at the little storefront head, whatever you want to call it there. The shop where your purse is just as full after you buy. Was that always there? Did they just straight up add that? Because I remember something like that, but I don't know exactly. Also, he's got a letter on his table. Do you mind if I'm just gonna... yeah, just gonna walk back here. Recipe and a less root sock. Okay, so that's not related, I don't think. Anyways, hi.
Welcome back.
Hi. Thoronir, I think your goods are taken from the dead.
I can't believe what I'm seeing in this book. I'm mortified. To think these things here were once on the bodies of the recently deceased. It's just too horrible to comprehend. I don't even know what to say. I guess an apology is not enough. What can I do?
Well, help me catch Agarmir, and that'll put things right, Thoronir.
Yes, that's the least I can do. First and foremost, I will never meet with him again. I can promise you that. Secondly, I remember him mentioning a place he had to be this very day. Yes. That's right. He said that he wouldn't be able to do anything else as he had something important to do. You don't think he would dig up another... Oh, no. He wouldn't. But I guess he has been. Oh, my. What have I done?
You took shortcuts, and you're basically recognizing the guilt now from doing that. And yeah, you got messed up with some macabre things, Thoronir. Don't worry, I'll stop him.
Yes, you do that. And in the meantime, I'll decide what to do with all of these ill-gotten things. I'm so sorry.
Well, you don't have to apologize to me. You have to apologize to, you know, the victims, basically. Anything else about the dead?
I hope everyone can forgive me for not doing a better job checking up on my sources.
But you were meeting with a guy in a back alley who clearly was not a good customer, dude. Like, what'd you think was happening? And your inventory?
I don't even want to look at it for another moment.
Yeah, and what's funny is, if I remember right, like, if you barter from him...
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Was it actually cheap? I don't even remember. I don't even think it's that cheap, right? I could be wrong. Yeah, maybe it is, but it's funny because it's like, it's completely useless crap, you know? What would we... Oh, repair hammers at 18 a pop. Okay, we'll compare that with, like, Rosan's stock. So each repair hammer is 18 a pop. Because if I remember right, like, it's not even that cheap, at least for the player, which is a little ridiculous. I feel like, you know, you should actually have it be cheap. To fit the quest, of course. I
hope you can forgive me. I had no idea.
It's not up to me to forgive Thoronir, but I'll try to make things right. All right, moving right along. So, let's take a look here. Questices, unfriendly competition. Return with one or more piece of evidence of Agarmir's crimes? Oh, the last name was in the Imperial City. Right, so we're going to the Imperial City Palace. I don't think it's the palace, actually. I think it's the district to the east. Although, I could be wrong. Yes, it looks like it is, in fact, the district to the east. Or maybe not. Maybe this is where the little graveyards are. I mean, yeah, there's graveyards right here. So I guess it is this. Now that I think about it. I've noticed that the door to the Trentius family mausoleum has been unsealed. This must be Agarmir's doing. I should proceed inside. Wooden door to Trentius family mausoleum. Trentius family mausoleum. Oh, yeah, we have a new... Oh, we have that, yeah, the Blackwater blade, don't we? Which may actually be helpful here. 7 damage, 9 damage, but this does absorb fatigue, which is honestly really good for any sort of, like, humanoid, you know, character that's going to have fatigue, right? So we'll use that, and then we'll also go to Lesser Restoration as well. Actually, Voice of the... Ooh, I like that enchantment effect, too. Actually, let's go for Star of the West. I've located Agarmir inside the Trentius family mausoleum. It appears as though he's attempting to desecrate another grave along with someone else I don't recognize. I need to convince him to stop this heinous act.
I had a feeling you'd catch on sooner or later. That's why I had this trap prepared for you. If you'll notice, the grave is already dug. This time, it wasn't to take something away from the graveyard. It was to add something. I'm afraid all I can offer you is an unmarked grave.
I love how he says that like he's cooking there. He's like, it's so cumbersome the way he says that. I'm gonna not take something, but add to. He's like, whoa, that's so cool, dude. All right, I think he's got like a friend in full armor here. So we want to focus one guy. Let's absorb this guy's fatigue. Roll. Why won't you die? Okay, so Rogarel is taking a lot of damage here. Down goes Rogarel. And then we're going to block Agarmir. Whoa, he's got an enchanted... oh, that's right. You get a bunch of stuff from this quest. I do remember. Let's also go for Heal Minor Wounds. Your willpower is being drained. But I shall stay vigilant. Okay, here, hit me again. Hit me. Yeah. Ha! One more HP. Ha! The enchanted item does not have enough charge. Man, the combat feels so much better. I really like the combat. Because, like, in original Oblivion, you know, it kind of just did feel like slash... That's why I didn't like Warriors, because it kind of just felt like, I don't know, you know, having a sword and whacking away at a sack of potatoes or something without any kind of feedback. Now it just feels like so much more enthralling.
Agarmir has been slain. Since the penalty for grave robbing's death, it somehow seems as though justice has been done. I should search the gravesite for anything potentially incriminating.
Okay, let's heal up a little bit. Yeah, one thing I would like to see updated too is, as people have mentioned in the comments section, the health bars and stuff, they don't like kind of restore and go away naturally. They're kind of jerky. It's kind of weird, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping they kind of smooth that out in some sort of update too. Rogarel. So Rogarel has 4 gold and then a steel set. Is there really no way? I guess if we hit R3, it'll show us, yes, 393 out of 425 for carry weight. Okay, so it does show us that actually, which is nice. Because he's got the steel set, which is valued at, it's okay, but we're not really going to be able to, yeah, we definitely don't want to pick up anything here because there is some good stuff to find. We've also got Agarmir, who has his house key, 27 gold, and the Trentius Mausoleum key. And then if we take a look around, Verdarin Trentius, and we can activate them for some weird reason. Kalira Trentius, Caliban Trentius, is that the one? Dalidus Trentius, Raldos Trentius. And then we've got his like little setup here. Lord Belarus Trentius. I'm looking for like evidence, right? So I guess his shovel. Yeah.
I've acquired Agarmir's shovel, still damp with the fresh earth of the open grave. This is the final bit of proof I need of Agarmir's crimes. I should bring it back to Thoronir.
Yeah, cool. And there is something very important here. Logos Trentius, Wodarius Trentius, Opelidus Trentius, Myra Trentius, and an unnamed one? What the heck? They all have names except for this random one back here. So, the name shouting out to me is this one. Caliban. Is it this? Yes. Haha. So, there is a unique weapon hidden away back here, which is so easy to miss if you don't know about it. We've got Caliban's Grim Retort. It is a unique weapon. Make sure to grab that. Also, I just forgot about the Debaser. That's right. There's 2 unique weapons here. It's crazy, actually. They give you 2 unique weapons in the same exact spot. So, yeah, we've got Caliban's Grim Retort, which is absorb blunt on strike, absorb strength on strike, 5 points for 20 seconds, and then frost damage on strike. So very, very good. Base damage 8 as well, which is not bad at all. Plus, it looks cool if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's a nice little spiky, I guess, elven mace. Then also the Debaser. I want to be a Debaser. I forget how that song goes from the Pixies, right? Effects, drain willpower on strike and drain endurance on strike. So yeah, actually 2, you know, very good little unique weapons here. I think we're going to drop the Dwarven Longsword because we're not going to need that, and that's going to put us under our carry weight. So make sure to get that unique weapon and also Agarmir's unique weapon as well. I love Oh, I think that message just said that we use his key. I love that Oblivion just has weird stuff like that. I love when the Elder Scrolls does that. They don't always do it. They don't put as many like little secret weapons in places as they could. I mean, it's a giant open world. They could put them literally everywhere, and they don't. That's fine. But I love when they do it. So we'll be obviously we'll also be getting every single unique weapon in the game for this playthrough as well. As people have pointed out, like, yes, some of the time, depending on our actions, we're not going to be able to get a thing. As always with my 100% playthroughs, we're going to go for what the character would choose. Depending on the situation, and then, you know, typically you'll get one reward or another or something like that, and that to me is fine, because we're completing the quest and we're getting the reward that we would have chosen. So yes, you can't get literally everything in one playthrough, depending on choices, although I forget how much that matters in Oblivion, but we're going to be going for what our character would choose, and completing all quests at the same time, obviously. So there's Thoronir. I don't think I have to talk to him when he's in his shop. So let's go ahead and find him.
Were you able to stop Agarmir?
Oh my god, talk about looking down on somebody.
Yes, here's the shovel.
And we can at last rest. I feared had he somehow bested you, I'd be next. It is fortunate that your skills exceeded his. I have come to some decisions. I intend to donate all of the money I have made, as well as what is left of these stolen items, to the temple. I also want you to know that I had a long discussion with Jensine, and I have decided to join the society. I realize you risked your life to give me a chance, and Thoronir never forgets things like that. Accept this ring as a humble reward. It's the least I can do to say thank you. Now, don't be a stranger. The copious coin purse is still in business.
Yeah, no offense, but I don't think I'll be shopping here. But I'm glad you've come around.
Okay, so we get the Weatherward Circlet. So yeah, like 3 unique items from this quest. It's really good to do early, honestly.
Anything else about your inventory, Thoronir?
I have disposed of all of my ill-gotten merchandise and replaced it with more expensive, but carefully obtained items.
Well, that was fast. Jesus Christ, I just told you about this.
You showed me mercy. I won't forget that. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I mean, you definitely knew you were cutting corners, and you got involved with something pretty despicable. But at the end of the day, I guess you're not really, you know, you're not intentionally evil. So we'll give him a pass on that one. All right, so we got to return to Jensine now, which, why is it oh, she's in the feedback. Yeah, we'll probably be able to turn in the quest without her being in her shop, I would assume. Also, let's take a look at that little ring there, too. I always forget. I think Skyrim, it's 1 ring. Yeah. God, it's been forever. Man, Skyrim, too. Like, I haven't done so many quests in Skyrim in so long. But anyways, yeah, I think in Skyrim, it's 1 ring, but in Oblivion, it's 2 rings. That's how it goes, right? Because we have... Didn't we have a ring of... Yes, the Ring of Base Freedom. So that's equipped. But if we go down to the Weatherward Circlet, resists fire and frost on self 15%. Not that crazy, but it's nice. So we'll put that on, and then the Base Ring of Freedom is also still on. And for some reason, yeah, he just still has that sword that he doesn't really have. It's so weird.
Good to see
Okay, so there's Jensine.
I have been anxiously awaiting your return.
Yo, what up? Okay, we got 3 different things here.
Anything about Thoronir's inventory?
I am pleased that Thoronir has decided to donate his inventory to the temple. At least he is trying to make amends.
And taken from the dead, what do you think about that?
The very thought of what Agarmir was doing sickens me. I hope those poor souls rest in peace now that this is over.
I hope so too as well. And finally, yeah, Thoronir seems to be back on the mend in a philosophical sense.
Well done. This shovel will certainly confirm Agarmir's crimes. Along with the manifest, it should prove useful to the City Watch. In your absence, Thoronir visited and we spoke at length about his role in this scheme. I believe him when he says he didn't know Agarmir's sources. He told me of his intentions to donate all of the money and inventory to the local temple. He also agreed to buy and sell merchandise at fair prices. Last but not least, he's officially joined the society. I am taken aback by his honest intentions. In return, the society has decided not to press charges. His name will be absconded from the records of this crime. Now, I'm sure you are waiting to hear about your reward. The Society thanks you for everything you have done. Please, take this gold. Many thanks on behalf of all of us.
Appreciate it. 200 gold, not bad, not bad. Agarmir's shovel removed from the player's inventory. Macabre manifest. I kind of wanted to complete. I kind of wanted to hold on to that. Quest completed as well. Any news on Thoronir?
I'm mature enough to admit I was mistaken about Thoronir. He's a welcome member of our group in the Market District.
I mean, you weren't really wrong, though.
It's been a pleasure.
I feel like Thoronir did kind of get away scot-free, because he did do some bad stuff, like, genuinely. But all right, so that completes that quest, and like I said, you get a ton of good stuff from that. So I think what we'll do now is we will go back to Dunbarrow Cove, because we have a couple of items to drop off. I'm trying to think if there's anything we need to... Yeah, you can't disenchant items like you can in Skyrim. Whenever you get like a weapon that has some sort of effect, it's usually better to disenchant it at an enchanting table first, so you get the enchantment permanently, which I do really like about Skyrim. It said somebody was unconscious in the top left there. Who would be There's somebody in the lighthouse, and I'm almost wondering, like, is that the lighthouse keeper that, like, maybe fell to his death? But he's a, what do you call it, an essential character, so he didn't die? That's really weird. Yeah, if you didn't know, in Oblivion, they were basically essential and whatever else characters. So typically, if you hover over somebody and they had a crown, they're essential. So they can't die, because like if they did, you know, it would obviously ruin quests and such. God, this looks so good. I love the lighting in this zone. Ascended Immortal. Huh?
Go ahead, please.
Who the hell is this? Ascended Immortal? I don't know who this is. This has nothing to do with Dunbarrow Cove.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, what's that about? Ascended Immortal? What the hell? Zedric Green.
Make it quick.
Oh, he looks cool. He looks different. Know any rumors, Zedric?
I'm not listening to you. It's because I don't like you.
I'm an Imperial. I thought people like
Just
Imperials.
leave.
Fine. God, you work for me. What the hell? Okay, so yeah, when you upgrade Dunbarrow Cove, as I've said, you kind of get pirate crews. You get, you get a crew slowly forming around you. So that's who Zedric Green is. We also bought a spy. What did we buy? We bought a spy master, right? And we bought a supplier upgrade. So I think I know where both people are. There's also that. I think that's called the black. What is that called? It's not the black flag, right? Or is I was about to say the black pearl, but I don't see Johnny Depp anywhere. So let's talk to this guy, Kovan Kren. Hello there, Kovan Kren.
What can I do for you?
Oh my gosh, Dark Elves look so cool in this. So this guy can train.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor.
Train sneak. So this guy's the spy master, I do believe, and then he's also got
Have a look around.
spells.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Spells to purchase as well. So Shadow Shape, Seductive Charm, Alluring Gaze, Cloak, Shadow Chameleon, Greater Night Shadow, Greater Fortify, Sneak. So a bunch of sneak spells, basically, is what this guy does. Appreciate it. And then where's the supply? What is the Ascended Immortal, though? That almost feels like a glitch or something. That feels like it's related to some other quest. I don't know if that's a glitch or not. That is really, really weird. Like, what is that? So that goes down to the, I think it's called the Black Flag. I could be wrong. But then over here, we've got a cage. Where's the supplier? Because you can basically get a fence, and you can also get a supplier. And I was, like, confused where, like, who they are. I guess the supplier is in the actual ship itself, then. Who is this guy? Maybe we'll find out. They clearly have made changes. They've added new quests, genuinely. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later on. Yeah, the Black Flag, which is also a band with Henry Rollins, right? I don't know much about it. Okay, this guy here, Jack Silver. Oh, he's got illustrious hair, too.
It's my pleasure. Please, continue.
What up, Jack Silver? So what do you do?
You've got a lot to learn.
He trains speechcraft? So I think this guy is a merchant, actually. If you go to the trap door into the Black Flag, yeah, I think he's supposed to be here. Or no, this is a supplier. So I guess the idea is he obviously just supplies you with various stuff. So we got a couple of glass arrows, which are super nice. And then what else do we have? Huntsman's leather pants, vest, gauntlets, leather set, and then a whole bunch of lockpicks, which we'll go ahead and spam take. What is that? Silver dagger, and got a bunch of random silver stuff, which I don't even think it's worth to take and sell. Now, this guy should sell some stuff, I do believe. So maybe if we wait here until business hours, 6, 7, 8 hours, perhaps, we'll see Captain Jack Silver show up. Because I do think he's got some interesting stuff in his inventory if it holds over from original Oblivion.
Hello.
Although I don't... Hi!
Well met.
Well met.
Do you? Yeah, I think he's trying to get in here to sell something. Because a lot of the time in Oblivion, they have to be in a specific spot to sell you things.
Pleasure to speak.
Yep, so there we go. So since he's in that spot, now he's got the bartering.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, this guy's actually got a unique potion, funnily enough. The Night Mask here, which if we show details... How do we take a look at what this does? Fortify Sneak on self, and he should also have like an upgraded version too. I think there was like a greater Night Mask potion or something like that. Okay, so let's sell some stuff as well.
Won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
We'll jack up his mercantile, and then what do we have to sell? Oh, he doesn't even buy really anything. Surly Brothers, we're going to hold on to the wine. We'll keep one, though. Oh, we have so many potions of healing. My God, let's sell 12 of these. We shouldn't need that much on normal difficulty.
You need to make a better offer.
Merchant doesn't have enough gold. Okay, can you buy 5? Oh, my God. This guy can't buy, like, anything. How about, like, 3? He can't even buy that. Jeez Louise. Okay, how about, you know, it's okay, Jack.
Thank you for your patronage.
Yeah, it's okay, brother.
Farewell.
We'll go sell that to Nilphys. Don't worry about it, man. You're just getting started with your shop. I understand. All right, so let's go back to our little chest of unique items, which we're definitely going to have to move early. I get into a bad habit of kind of like storing all my unique stuff in like an early game thing like this, and then having to transfer it to a player home that I actually like. So we should honestly get that. Oh, it'll be such a good player home for this character. I never get to use that player home, and it's honestly the best. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So anyways, chest. So, yeah. Oh, and it looks like all of our stuff is still here, which is good. Although I don't know if it's been enough time for it to go away if this is not a safe chest. But it should be, if it's like the original Oblivion. So, Blackwater Blade, we will store. Debaser, we will store. Log Sword of Order, we will store. And then if we go over here, Bands of Quang Lao, store. Boots of Order and all this stuff we'll keep because we're just wearing the Cuirass right now. Kvatch Curious will store. What do we have? A leather set. I don't remember that. And then we're good to go. Excellent. God, this game looks so good. Although I will say this door right here is weird. When you open it, it just shows a wall behind it. So our main goal now is getting Dunbarrow Cove up and running because, as I've said, and anybody that's watched my other Oblivion series, you've definitely seen why we do that, but you want to get this started early, and you'll see why. And like I said, most people probably know why, but yeah, we want to get, I think it's about 3,000 gold, right, total, so that we can fully upgrade Dunbarrow. Now, the thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Coral, which I don't think we've been to yet, so it's exciting. We haven't been to so many cities, not even my favorite city, not even like my top 3 favorite cities. We've just been kind of going around the Imperial City. So yeah, Coral, not my favorite city, but I love the big tree in the center here. Oh my God, this looks so medieval and good. Oh my God, dude, it looks so good. Look at that, man.
Hello, I don't think we've met. Are you new in town?
What's up, Dharma? Where's Greg at?
Yes, I am. Pleased to meet you.
Likewise, I'm always glad to meet someone new. Welcome. I'm sure my mother would be glad to meet you as well.
And, who, pray tell, is your mother, Dharma?
My mother owns Northern Goods and Trade in Coral.
Okay. Know any rumors?
Good news from Kvatch for a change. The last of the Daedra have been driven out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a mental reminder to go to Kvatch and see how it changes.
Goodbye, Dharma. What a lovely, lovely lady you are.
Okay, so I think Vaurelius realizes he's going to need money, but also he realizes the arena is going to be a little bit tough. So he does have some martial practice, obviously. So maybe he's heard about the Fighters Guild and wants to sign up, obviously, to make some cash. So here we have the Fighters Guild right around that giant tree in Coral. And we'll walk in, we'll see what we can do
Looking
here.
for action? Think about the Fighters Guild.
That's exactly what I was here for.
You're not afraid of trouble, are you? You'd like the Fighters Guild.
Oh my god, Modron Orain, who has the, I think, was it like a unique mohawk? I don't even know if you could get a mohawk, like, even as a dark elf in the original Oblivion. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, Modron always was a very memorable character.
Yes, I'm looking to join the Fighters Guild. Can you tell me more about it?
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Daunton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokash in Cheydinhal.
That's right, there's like 3 different areas. So I don't think we can join through Modron, but we'll say...
I would like to join the Fighters Guild, yes.
If you're interested, see Velena Daunton in Coral, or Azan in Anvil, or Burj Grokash in Cheydinhal.
Right, you said that. Okay, thank you. I appreciate
Bye.
it. Bye! Alright, so we gotta go find Vanilla Wonton. Where is Vanilla Wonton? What up?
Greetings. How may I help you? Are you perhaps interested in joining the Fighters Guild?
That I am. Yes, I'm looking to join the Fighters Guild.
The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in joining?
Yes, absolutely. I'm looking for good, honest pay and work.
We appreciate your interest, but I understand you've got a bounty on your head. Take care of that and we'll consider your application.
I've got a Huh?
Training,
I've heard
beds,
they have good
and
magic
hard
trainers
work.
over at the Mages
Can't
Guild.
beat it.
The Mages
Why do
Guild
we have
is
a
indeed
bounty
a
on our
fine
head?
organization.
Oh, from I don't even know what, from going into Agarmir. So unfortunately, there's no way to clear the bounty except to turn ourselves in. What do we? It must be a 5 gold bounty. I don't even know what that's from.
Well,
Hi!
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
What did... Current bounty 40. I think that's trespassing. So it must have been when we went into Agarmir, but like, why didn't they accost us then? That's really weird. I'm not sure what that's from. So, resist arrest, they all try to kill you, obviously, then you're a wanted criminal, and your bounty goes up, I do believe. Go to jail sucks, because you basically lose skill points when you serve your sentence, or you can break out too. You do get to keep 1 lock pick to try and break out, but then you have to get your equipment back, which is the part I don't like, because I just don't like having all my equipment removed, put somewhere, have to get it, and then reslot everything. Sucks.
I'm so sorry, guard. I will pay my gold. I don't even know what I did, to be quite honest.
Here's the procedure. We go to the castle. First we search you, confiscate any stolen goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
Weapons.
Ooh, what was that? Okay, so I think we're free to go now. It just kind of warps you. Wow, look at that. Oh man, Coral looks so good, dude. Coral looks really like just a medieval city. Yeah, I don't even know what the heck that was from, but all right. So yeah, paying gold is always the way to go. There is a guild that will help you pay off your bounties, which is nice. However, we are not a part of that guild, of course, so we will not be doing that. Oh, look at the moody, like, kind of murky humidity here. God, this game. I am so, man, I'm so astounded still that, like, they made it look this good.
Just that handy
I really wasn't
stable's now offered
expecting
to protect
this.
your
They did
horse.
not have to go this far at all, and it still would have sold, to be honest with you.
Is that...
Greetings. How? The fight. Are you interested?
Yes, I'm interested. Sorry, I had to clear something up.
Excellent. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild. You should report to either Azan in Anvil or Burz Grokash in Cheydinhal for contracts.
Okay, we get a trophy as well. Associate for the Fighters Guild. Advancement, Fighters Guild, and rumors.
Can you tell me anything about the Fighters Guild?
See Azan in Anvil or Burz Grokash in Cheydinhal for contracts.
Gotcha. Thank you so much.
Take
Okay, bye.
care.
Safe travels.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Ooh. Ooh, a lot of these are replicas. Oh, that's a glass longsword there. A lot of these are replicas, so some of the time it's not even worth trying to steal them.
It is a privilege.
Who is this?
Do you ever spend time in the Oaken Crozier?
Why does this guy
I've
not
had
even have
many meals at the
a
Oaken
name when I have
Crozier.
her over?
Sure,
Anyways,
maybe
okay, so we are
fantastic.
part of the Fighters Guild. Not my favorite guild in Oblivion, but all the guilds in Oblivion are very well done. The Fighters Guild goes into some interesting places, which actually might have a lot of really good lore implications for our character. Roleplay opportunities, now that I think about it. So yeah, and also, I don't ever start a playthrough and go straight into the Fighters Guild, which excites me. Because yeah, that's not what I typically go for, because it's not my favorite guild. But for this character, it will be, you know, much more solid, I think. So, Anvil or Cheydinhal? I think we'll wait on Cheydinhal. Cheydinhal is my favorite city in all of Oblivion. So we'll wait there, and then we'll start with Anvil and start doing the Fighters Guild. But that'll be where and when we end this episode, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know in the comment section below. Did you see Black Mirror Season 7? What'd you think? It was okay. There's some good episodes. It's been a while since I really felt impacted by Black Mirror, you know, overall. Also, friendly reminder, if you would like to get these videos early, you can do so by clicking join under the video. You can become a member. You'll support the channel and also get these videos early. Big thank you to our members. Also, big thank you to our patrons as well on the Patreon. We have so many new signups for both, so thank you so much to everybody supporting this channel right now. Y'all are genuinely awesome. Thank you. And I hope you are enjoying the playthrough thus far. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.